So I'm here today on behalf of the Davies Charitable Foundation that was started in 1991 by my parents, Michael and Elaine Davies. Management of that foundation is now transferred on to the next two generations. We're trying to get teenagers and university students involved in this idea of helping the community. The Davies Awards for Philanthropic Leadership, and I'm only going to say that P word once, so I'm going to substitute other words in there because to try and say that over and over again in this speech gets to be a bit much. They're awarded annually on behalf of Kingston's hospital foundations to people and organizations in recognition of outstanding, fantastic leadership benefiting Kingston's health sciences centers. It's presented by my parents. The first award was offered through the Kingston General Hospitals Foundation in honor of its 25th anniversary in 2005. The inaugural recipient was the late Justice William J. Henderson. Over the past several years, the awards have been presented to outstanding individuals, organizations, and community groups. Nominations for the awards come from Kingston's hospital community, staff, board and board community members, patients, volunteers, and donors. And winners are selected by the UHKF Board of Directors. Award recipients are individuals or organizations who have demonstrated outstanding, awesome leadership, benefiting our hospitals and ultimately the care of our families and friends and neighbors like those we saw in the video. And Stuart, it's great to see you here today. I'm delighted to announce that there are two winners this year, the Lions Club District A3 and Brit Smith. The Lions Club of District A3 has 53 clubs located across our region from Kingston to Oshawa. And whether it's raising money to build a new safe playground or to purchase a life-saving medical device, each of these clubs contributes significantly to their communities in many different ways. The Lions add significantly to their communities in many different ways. The Lions have been incredible supporters of the programs at each of Kingston's hospitals through the UHKF throughout the years. The club's members work tirelessly to host events like Santa Sleigh, golf tournaments, and bingos to raise as much money as they can to have the greatest impact to their community. District A3 has contributed more than $330,000 to the Kingston Hospital since 2009. The clubs in this district were among the donors who contributed to bringing a second MRI to Kingston's General Hospital, and one local club even donated proceeds from the sale of their hall to support this initiative. In addition to supporting the MRI campaigns, the club has also contributed to many other programs, redevelopment, and pieces of equipment at all three of our hospitals. The Lions consistently put 100% effort into everything they do. They're making our communities better places to live, work, and play. Their enthusiasm for making a difference is contagious, and they inspire us in so many ways to give time and money. Without their dedication to our region, it just wouldn't be the same. I'd like to invite Janet Marison, Lions District A3 Governor, to come forward and accept the award on behalf of the Lions Club. Thank you very much, Janet.
Thank you.
Your hard work.
Thank you very much. It's a great honor for me as District Governor to receive this award on behalf of all of the Lions in District A3. There are 1,350 plus of us doing all sorts of small things and large things to raise money. Our motto is "We serve," and each of the clubs decides for themselves what they will choose to do with the money that they raise. Traditionally, we've served and supported people who are visually impaired or blind, and also anyone who has handicaps in any way, and children and youth. This year, as Lions Clubs International approaches its 100th birthday, we've added projects to help the environment and to relieve hunger. I'm very proud as the governor to be recognized by for the Lions in this district. From clubs with very small financial means to clubs with significant resources, the clubs in District A3 have donated to the foundation. While each does what they're able, I would especially like to recognize the very significant donation of the Kingston Lions Club as a distinguished benefactor. Their club's support of the University Hospitals Kingston's Foundation is simply outstanding. Thank you, Kingston. And thank you to each of the members of the Lions family for all you do to support the hospital foundations in your areas and in Kingston. And thank you to the University Hospitals Kingston Foundation for recognizing the Lions of District A3. We sometimes think nobody knows we're around, but now we know you do. Could I please ask the members of the Lions family of District A3 who are here to please stand? Thank you. I have a little confession though. I got the list from Nicole of who had given, and that was a really nice list and I was really proud. And then I noticed that my own Lions Club wasn't on the list. So could Nicole or a representative, maybe I can just give it to Tim. The Wellington Lions needs to join the list.
You better give it to Denise.
All right.
Wow, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Brit Smith is the single most generous individual donor in the history of our hospitals. There was more to say, but I don't think I need to say anything more. Brit Smith.
Good to see you.
I'll put it up on the podium for you. How's that?
Thank you. Will you hold it while I make
I will.
this long, involved speech?
Perfect.
Can anybody hear me? Probably not. I think I will open my speech by congratulating the Lions Club on the tremendous effort that they have put forward to earn the other half of this award. They're an organization which works quietly behind the scenes, but the results are fantastic. I work in front of the scenes and try to get the maximum credit. Now, no-raised money has not all gone, and I can't indulge in wine and women or song anymore. Mother Nature has taken that privilege away from me. So I will now have to try to get rid of whatever's left soon. And I can't think of any better way to do it than here. I can't volunteer. I admire all those of you who volunteer, giving so much of your time, doing all those little jobs, because, well, we do have state medicine, and theoretically, our health needs should be provided for by the government, but in fact, there are a lot of holes in that safety net. And it's people like the volunteers and the other organizations who work quietly to fill the gaps. So I can't volunteer, so what I can do is maybe give a little bit of money here and there as my contribution. The other thing that I would like to mention is that any money that I'm donating in any of these things is really coming from all the employees at Homestead Medical Mix, my company. We have very many, very public-spirited people working for us. They're all living angels at heart. Most of them don't even want to accept payment for their work. But I think we should give credit to them. Not just me, who's the team leader and the flag carrier, but all those employees at Homestead who are putting up the money, which has gone to help a few things here and there. Did I think of anything else I should throw in, Tim? Is that enough? Got enough? Good. What do you think of these? Covered all the bases? So, okay.
But I'll tell you that before I get on to the recipient of this award, I too want to add my voice to all the Lions in the room for the work that you folks have done. When we had the Together We Can campaign, District A3 came forward like you wouldn't believe. All clubs in that organization donated what they could. And collectively, I can't tell you what the number was now, but it was such a big number that the International tossed in some more money and brought it up even higher. The Lions clubs really do serve our communities in so many small ways and so many large ways, and they do it with such generosity of spirit. So I was just delighted tonight to hear Tim announce that the Lions clubs of A3 were recognized, as you should be, for all the hard work you do. Well done, folks. I want to thank all of you for being here tonight, because the fact that you're here tonight shows that you support our hospitals. And we are so lucky to have such wonderful hospitals in our community. And, you know, whether you like it or not, as you get older, you tend to use them a little bit more. So think of it as an insurance policy, and I expect you to make your insurance donation every month, so do the same to the hospital. I never miss a chance to ask you for money. Now, tonight I have the privilege of presenting this award to an extraordinary physician and an innovative person. So, may I invite Dr. Martin Tim Hove to come forward? Let me tell you a little bit about Dr. Tim Hove. We're recognizing him for his personal and professional leadership. Dr. Tim Hove donated a significant gift to the Together We Can campaign, and then he made it even more special by asking his colleagues in his department to do likewise, and they did. And so collectively they made an absolutely tremendous gift. And so this is the kind of leadership that he provides to others in the hospital and to us in the community. He's passionate about his work. He cares for the patients, he cares for the team of people that he works with, he cares for the hospitals, and he cares for the donors. Dr. Tim Hove is quite willing to help the foundation, and that's an important thing, to help the foundation go out and make thank you calls to donors, go out and meet donors, talk to them about the work that needs to be done and the benefit of the gifts that you give. So he is an extraordinary person. And tonight we honor him with the Ian Wilson Award.
Until about 15 minutes ago, my calendar didn't have this event, so I rushed out here. So it's absolutely an honor and a thrill for me to be in this room with so many hardworking volunteers, clubs, organizations, individuals that think so highly of our healthcare system here in Kingston. And I would be remiss in not also thanking the Hospital Foundation staff who works just tirelessly to make sure that it all comes together in a seamless and orchestrated fashion in the way they do. So I tip my hat to the entire room here, because my small part is just to be excited and enthusiastic and passionate, and that's something that comes very easy to me when I see the difference that we can make in the healthcare. And as was mentioned, there are a few small gaps in the safety net, and it's pretty exciting to close them and to provide near perfect care as best we can anyway. So I really feel great about what we're doing here in Kingston, and I think I'm very, very pleased and proud of this award. So thank you very much.